What's up, crypto legends? How is everybody doing today? Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin on the higher time frames, on the lower time frames. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin, it looks bearish. We are going down, guys. What do you guys think? We'll be analyzing the situation here all together. I'm going to go through the comment section and say hello to the beautiful community. Of course, as always, make sure to absolutely destroy that like button. If you do enjoy the content, guys, smash that like button and let's go right into the comment section. I want to talk about the higher time frame. What are the possibilities here for the higher time frame scenarios? We're going to take a look at the lower time frames. My goodness, we're just coming down to the lows, Is this extremely bearish, guys? Are we going to drop down? We're going to talk about the higher time frame bearish case scenario, which could be taking us down to $52,000. I'm taking that into consideration, just knowing that it could be a possibility. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Can Bitcoin come all the way down to $52,000? That is the ultimate bearish case scenario on the lower time frames, basically having a massive ABC corrective move and getting all the way down to the 1.618 extension, right? If you know about Elliot wave theory, we know about the possibility of the price coming all the way down to the 1.618. This is the strongest level. I think this would be the ultimate low for Bitcoin. This would have to be a big bearish case. DXY absolutely flying, okay? The dollar index, which does look quite bullish. It does look like that we want to test here these highs that we did have in October. When we do take a look at the chart, we did break lower high resistance trend line, okay? So it looks like that the trend is changing to the upside and a bullish dollar, okay? A lot of people are talking about inflation. Inflation is high, but you can see the dollar index is actually pumping during the last few weeks. And this is why Bitcoin is a little bit going sideways into the downside, right? So we need to take into consideration a bullish dollar means a weak Bitcoin. And if the dollar continues pumping, then obviously this is not good for Bitcoin. We are likely going to test these highs from October of 2023, potentially in the coming days, or maybe in the coming weeks. We might get a small little pullback here on the dollar index, but we are in an uptrend here for the last few months. So this pullback, I would expect a higher low and a bounce to come up to test the highs from October of 2023. If this level is broken, then it's not going to be looking great for Bitcoin. You know, I would be even calling for much lower levels, definitely that $51,000, $52,000 range. We're going to do higher time frame scenarios here, looking at the ultimate bearish case scenario, because this is still a corrective structure, guys. We've been very bullish during the previous months, during January, February, very nice, and this is still very corrective. However, the question is this corrective move going to finish right over here, or do we have one more push to the downside, and how aggressive that push can be? Because when we do take a look at the volume profile to analyze the support levels, basically if we do drop beneath $60,000, there's really not much that could hold us. So this is like a very dangerous area, no doubt, unless you test the lows here from the 18th of April below $59,800. and you get a recovery, then yes, you can speculate that there's no power to the downside, and we would be looking for some very aggressive long positions. However, like I said, this is not an area to randomly get into limit longs right there, very far away stop loss, expecting the price to reverse, because this is the kind of zone where you have no volume and you could get a huge, massive drop here. It's a long time since we haven't seen an epic drop in between $5,000 and $10,000, right, in Bitcoin, and they do happen. We have seen them before in the past, so we just need to be very, very cautious. However, we're going to zoom in on the lower time frames. What if this ABC has been a regular flat and we are ready right now to create the third wave in the coming days and get very explosive? We do have the Hong Kong ETFs launching tomorrow. So is this going to create FOMO? Is it going to create bullishness overall? Let's go quickly through the comment section. Say hello to the beautiful community. Israel, Faris, Mac Power Thrust, how are you doing? 𝗕𝗶𝘴𝗫, Jesper. Hello from Denmark. Hey Jesper, how are you doing? What's up? I already know why I'm here, for the best TA, says successful stories. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. What's up, Mark M, 𝗕𝗶𝘴𝗫, Christian, hello. Successful stories looking fresh today. Thank you very much. Yes, I got a polo shirt, so I had to look a little bit fresh. Thank you very much for that. I'm sure you look fresh as well. Anyway, let's go right away through the analysis, legends, because no doubt, all right, if we want to take a look at some setups, we're here to talk about trading setups and technical analysis. We're creating double bottoms. We're coming up to the highs right now locally. What would be a sign of strength? Is this a descending wedge structure? Is it a descending wedge? And we know that descending wedge patterns are mainly bullish. However, we are in a downtrend, right? No matter how bullish we want to be, this is still trending to the downside. Nothing is guaranteeing us that we are going to break the daily open, the value area low of the entire range of March and April. This movement right over here, no doubt, is going to be bullish. This is the moment we want to take a look at some day trade swing long positions, at least all the way up to the high of the wedge. But we need that confirmation breakout. For the moment, this is just creating lower highs. Short trades, okay, scalp short trades are in your advantage. If you're taking a look at the 1 minute, 3 minute time frame, no doubt that these movements to the upside just end up in a lower high. So if you manage your risk very, very well, you're targeting the lows every single time. This has been happening during the last few days. So yeah, short trades, okay, are in your advantage when you're taking a look at lower time frames. However, on higher time frames, we need to acknowledge that this could be a reversal point. We are at support. We are maintaining that lower low support level. We're creating double bottoms here locally. You can speculate in those long trades as you test the lows. This right over here is a long trade as you test the lows right there. And you are testing the highs of this mini range. So, you can day trade and scalp long and short this range. If you want to swing long, okay, I'm expecting a possibility that, hey, maybe this is the low. We are holding the value area low of the trading range of the last week. Okay, we are holding that level. As you can see here, this is a big, massive range. We are holding here the value area low of volume. We are holding with lower low support. We are forming a little bit of a descending wedge structure. So you need to speculate on the possibility with very good risk management, hey, that this could actually have an attempt in breaking through. And if it breaks through that daily open of today and the value area low of the higher time frame range, then obviously you are looking for the price to actually be quite bullish and at least test the target high of this descending wedge. So no doubt, anybody that is waiting for some trading setups here between today and tomorrow, if we do break above lower high resistance, value area low of the entire range of March and April, we're hitting here the daily open, all right? If we do break through here, no doubt that this is going to be looking quite good for a strong reversal to sweep up all of these lower highs from the last few days. So I would be looking for long trades, okay? Looking for that shift in this small little trend. However, we are still in a downtrend. We're probably going to go to lower levels. Let's go right away here through the comment section again. We've got someone here. Please take a look at ICP. I am going to take a look at some altcoins, of course, for you guys. Absolutely. I want to take a look at some epic news that is going on. We do have the Hong Kong ETF tomorrow. We have Russia potentially banning the circulation of Bitcoin. Well, we know Bitcoin cannot be banned, but they are trying to ban basically the circulation of Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at, I want to take a look at the DXY, the S&P 500, but let's take a look at ICP here for my man Sanjala. Let's take a look at ICP right away, see what is going on with ICP on the charts and see what is going on here with ICP. ICP, no doubt, is a great project such as Near Protocol, Mina. We have ICP, very good. These are kind of the safer investments to make 4, 5x, 6x potentially in the next 6, 12, 18 months, right? As long as we do get those pumps, you want to start thinking in scaling out. But ICP, I am bullish on ICP. I think that we could be seeing some bearish momentum in May, potentially in June, the summer. It looks a little bit, hey, we've been rallying like crazy during October, November, December. We're just getting a little bit of a sideways momentum. No doubt that this a movement like this to the downside, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many altcoins, this is going to be, for me, a buying opportunity for your portfolio, no doubt at all. The main reason why, because we've already come from a huge bear market, guys. People seem to forget that 2022 and part of 2023 for a lot of altcoins was devastating. We had the bear market already, and it wouldn't make sense to continue for another 1 to 2 years, right? And just go down. This is very unlikely. This is the disbelief phase, right? We're going to start seeing a lot of people very bearish, guys. We are seeing a lot of people quite bearish now in the last few days, and we're going to see more people bearish as we do get a little bit more of a corrective move. That will be the pure disbelief phase, and in my opinion, this right over here, breaking the massive structure ICP, okay, of this descending wedge, has had a big rally during the last 6 months, okay? We're counting since October of 2023. This is getting a little bit exhausted right now. The momentum is getting exhausted, so a corrective structure during the next coming weeks is very much possible and very much realistic, right? However, this will be the moment that I will be scooping up many different altcoins. I know ICP is an incredible project, and this one can definitely do a 5x at least, right? It is a high cap coin. So overall, what I am looking at here on ICP for the next coming weeks is potentially retracing all the way down to the 618 Fibonacci and even the 78 Fibonacci as a wave 2. When we take a look at the lows here in September to the highs right over here created just in March, the 618 Fibonacci, okay, it's a common target for a second wave, and also the 78, that would be coming down to $6.80. That would be more than a 50% corrective move from current price levels. This is very much a possibility, but that would be the zone that I would see ICP bottoming out, because what I am expecting here is that we are in the second wave for many altcoins that are lagging behind Bitcoin. We are in the second wave, and I would be expecting ICP to bottom out in between the $10 and $6 range, right? Which would be around about 618 Fibonacci and 78 Fibonacci. That would be my interest zone here to get very, very bullish for that explosive third wave that is likely to come at some point after the summer. Now, I'm going to go right away through these, through the comment section, because I do have here a super chat. Anyway, guys, if you are interested in buying ICP, I know you can buy ICP or you can trade ICP on Bybit. You can also trade it on Bluffing. Bluffing is the one that I am testing right now. Well, I've been testing it for the last few weeks. They have huge amount of 24-hour volume, proof of reserves, and they are scaling up in ranking. They are overtaking all of the different exchanges. I met the CEO here in Dubai. Very legit, guys. I'm testing this out, and you have an incredible bonus of up to $80,000. This is a deposit bonus, okay? The more you deposit and trade, the more airdrops you're going to get to trade cryptocurrencies. They are adding also more than 50 cryptos every single month, and between 50 and 100 altcoins. So they are top notch, guys. They are definitely overtaking many different exchanges. Let's go right away and talk about the, before we talk about some news, I want to go through Jamie's super chat here. Thanks for the super chat, Jamie. Let's go right away here. Andy, how do you feel about HBAR? HBAR, obviously the rally that HBAR had, very bullish on HBAR, no doubt. We know that BlackRock was involved, mentioning HBAR being a leading cryptograph, because it's not blockchain, with RWA, right, with real world assets. We had a big, massive pump here, and this was very dangerous, okay? This was no doubt not a zone to start buying some HBAR, in my opinion. This was just hype created based on the news of BlackRock, and it was very dangerous to get into basically long positions or buying up some HBAR here, because you're very much aware that this is a news-driven, pump. And there is a lot of people that have been buying HBAR the last few months, and they would be happy to take some profits at this range. We did get a big, massive drop here on HBAR with that news-driven pump. But HBAR, very, very bullish. No doubt, this one is likely going to hit all-time high. It's a very, very bullish project. And this rally over here, the same as many other ones, has broken bear market structure. Like I've been mentioning with most of the altcoins, you have the major drop, you have the consolidation with lower highs, and you have been creating higher highs during the last few months. This is extremely bullish, right? No matter if this does come down even to the 7/8 Fibonacci, and this could have been a part of a possible flat, because this is really not something to chart. This was a driven, the price action was driven because of the news. But I would go here with the Fibonacci retracement here, what we could be expecting, target levels, Fibonacci technical levels, which is very commonly the 61878 Fibonacci from the pivot low, okay, to the pivot high of this bear market. And this would be the zone that we did actually hit from the pivot lows right there. The 618 Fibonacci, look how the 618 got a major consolidation right over here just around about a week ago. We had a beautiful consolidation at the 618, taking it from the lows right over here to these highs. 618, bang, a move to the upside. I mean, if you are trading this, the highs is your take profit zone, no matter what. No matter if it continues up or it rejects like it did, it's a take profit zone. Always the highs are a take profit zone. So yeah, talking about HBAR, very, very bullish. No doubt that we could see some bearish months during May, June. This would be absolutely natural, guys. Some of the altcoins have exploded. And like I said, if we do come back down to the 61878 zone, no, I mean, the 7 cents was a great buy just about 1 to 2 weeks ago. This area was very good to scoop up some HBAR. Anyway, my opinion on HBAR, very, very bullish. No doubt that this one is very likely going to reach all-time high, right? I don't want to promise anything because I know a lot of altcoins will not manage to reach all-time high. I would easily say more than 90% of the altcoins will not reach their previous all-time high. In the case of HBAR, no doubt, it's one of the large ones, one of the big ones, such as Avalanche, Solana. These ones have high probability to reach their previous all-time high. So that's my opinion on HBAR right over there. Great TA, Andy. Thanks for the alpha. Barodi, thanks very much for the comment. Senjala, Chike, let's go through XRP. I'm really sorry, but XRP is just... XRP, I really do not like charting XRP. XRP for me is not... It's not a great crypto, especially for charting. It has a lot of volatility. It's very driven based on emotions, news events. It's been devastating the last few years. Is it a security? Is it not? Laws. It's been very disturbing. The volatility that we've had. A lot of pump and dumps. This is the latest one right over here that we had in July of 2023. There was a big bullish news that they did win the court case, and it came straight back down in a matter of 2 weeks, right? XRP is one of them that did not reach the previous all-time high. I am actually bearish on XRP, legends. I don't think it's probably not even going to reach the previous all-time high. The XRP army is huge. The XRP army is huge, but there was its insane performance here back in 2017. This pump right over here, what did it reach? And this is something that I mentioned on the previous videos. Did you watch yesterday's video, guys? It is super important to watch yesterday's video to understand where you want to take, where you need to take profit in the bull market top, okay, where we're going to be very close to the top. It is extremely important, guys. We will see those levels being hit on the total 3, on the total crypto market cap, guys. I will go through that on the live stream just in case you didn't watch yesterday's video. But if you haven't watched yesterday's video to detect where the altcoin crypto market, top is going to be very close to that range, you need to watch yesterday's video, because that is basically where the market is going to start topping out. And maybe some of your cryptos, such as XRP, when we hit those target zones mentioned on the total 3 market cap, maybe XRP is going to be trading here. and you will be waiting for XRP to hit all-time high, the previous all-time high, or the other one from 2017. And if all of the altcoins, many altcoins have been pumping very aggressively, and you know, the market cap on the total 3 has just gone through the roof, hitting 1.6 to 2.4 trillion dollars, and XRP is trading at $1.50. You just need to accept that this is unlikely to pump more. Okay, it's a sad reality. But if you don't have to be very emotional on these investments. I know a lot of people, they have a huge army. There's millions of people that actually hold XRP, and they're very emotionally tied to XRP, right? They've got these crazy targets of XRP hitting $539 or so, which would be close to impossible, because you would need a multiple $trillion market cap. It's basically not possible, right, to be realistic. So I'm in doubt with XRP. I'm in doubt that it will even hit previous bull market high, okay, in 2021, which was just slightly short of $2. Imagine that. You know, it's just I'm in doubt. XRP is something that I don't hold. I don't like XRP, and it's been a very, very poor performer during the last few years. So not bullish on XRP, I gotta say. I'm sorry. Right, let's continue. I don't believe in BTC 52K just yet. I know. We are looking for the possible bullish case scenario, which would be, right, let's go through the technicals, guys. Anybody that is not aware of Elliott wave theory, right, just for any, you know, basic, because sometimes we go a little bit too advanced. We are looking for 5 waves to the upside, possibly to hit 73 all-time highs, and even go to slightly higher levels. There is a bunch of liquidity up there. No doubt that there is some liquidity beneath us as well. Below $60,000, there is liquidity as well. However, there is more liquidity above $67,000 and even $73,000 range, right? There's billions of dollars of short liquidations. And looking at the technicals, we just need to accept that the price does have a chance here in creating a higher low. The main reason why there's a chance here in creating a higher low is because this could have been the end of the corrective structure just about a week ago here on the 18th, 19th of April. It could have been the end of the corrective structure. We need to understand that this bearish momentum that we had from the 8th of April all the way down to the 19th of April. Okay, so over 10 days, this bearish momentum did have a breakout of structure here just last week, right? This rise did break above lower highs. So what this means, just keeping it very, very simple, when you break, lower high structure, you have a high probability in creating a higher low and coming back up to the highs. So this is why with this break up, that we've had last week, there is high probability that this could be a higher low right there, and that we'll be testing above $67,000. This is why it's, that there is that speculation. You can do that with very good risk management, knowing exactly where to enter. We'll be informing, these local double bottoms here. Manage risk very well, be defensive. I know some people, swing traders, that just don't manage risk. Some people are in long trades from higher. They are willing to add to their position, expecting the price to get a bounce. This is no doubt a dangerous way of trading. And because we need to realize, me as a trader, I do see the bullish case scenario, which is my favorite currently, but I accept and I understand that, hey, maybe this is going to be a larger ABC, and we will have a bearish case here going down to much lower levels. And this area of $52,000, $51,000 will get an epic bounce. I wouldn't be too worried if we were to crash all the way down here. It would be an epic move, of course, of over $10,000 from current price levels. But let me tell you, it is almost guaranteed, I would say, that this area of $51,000 to $52,000 will get an epic bounce of several $1,000s, especially if we do have a major fall, major collapse, right? Very fast price action to the downside in a matter of a few days. And the main reason why this is a huge high volume node from a consolidation that we had in February. It's as easy as just getting the VPVR, okay, VRVP, volume range, volume profile, right over here. We have a high volume node. We know what these high volume nodes do on the chart, right, guys? We know what they do. We have the point of control from March and April getting a massive rejection right there. The highest volume node, the spike. Look at this. So if the price were to come, and look at this spike right there from that consolidation that we had in February. This is huge volume. Price is going to react from that level, no doubt. And it will get, if the faster it moves down, the faster the bounce is going to be as well, guys. And something curious, looking at the technicals, no doubt, I would be happy to look for a swing long position if the price action does collapse down there. In this area, I will not do anything basically. Why? Because this zone over here, it can collapse down or it can get just a huge wick, test these lows and a big massive V-shaped recovery, right? It is really a dangerous zone. I would be happy to speculate on a swing long position if we were to come down and sweep these lows at $59,000 range. Okay, the ones that happened here on 18th, 19th of April. Just like here, right? You test the lows and you get those bounces. You test the lows, you get the bounce. You can test these lows and also get the bounce. So if people are shorting the breakout, you just need to be very aware that this could actually V-shape recovery. So it's going to be a very dangerous zone, no doubt. It's going to be very difficult depending on what the price action does. Right, I will be happy if the price action wicks below and starts trading above this low. No doubt it's a swing long attempt, right, to see that recovery. But if you just break through and just continue to go to the downside here, then I would not do much right there. In between $58,000, $57,000. We do have an important Fibonacci retracement, which is the 50%, right, which is a common fourth wave target, right? Because we are speculating here on the higher time frame for anybody that is new that Bitcoin is forming a fourth wave right now during the last couple of weeks. Question is, when is it going to finish? Are we going to manage to go down here to $57,000? I mean, if we do take a look at the price action from 2021 and 2022. Right, this is kind of the scenario, right, that we're looking here for the next coming weeks, maybe coming months. Maybe we are still inside of the third wave. I think we could be still inside of the third wave, so we could have one leg up to all-time high and then get an epic crash in May, June, right? There's a lot of speculation, many different counts on the possibility. But if we were to correct down right now, in the next coming days, there is a high volume node, no doubt, from 2021 and 2022. That high volume node is from this price action. When we're taking a look at this third wave, this third very impulsive wave, right? Third waves are the most impulsives, and most of the times, when we do take a look at this third wave, we've only formed 3 waves and we could be in the fourth wave, meaning that we could have one more wave up inside of this third wave. And the question is, of course, taking a look at Fibonacci, a common target, most common target for a fourth wave is hitting the 50% Fibonacci from the second wave low to the third wave high. We are looking here at the 50% Fibonacci, and this 50% Fibonacci, it's at the $56,000 range. We do have a high volume node, which is from basically 2021 and 2022 price action. It's going to be disturbing because it will be very difficult, no doubt. You can speculate in a long position there only if the price gets a reaction on lower time frames, right? You're just looking for that wick down if you want to get into a long as you recover from 50%. it's good. You need to manage risk extremely well here, because this could get very volatile, and it even can come down to that $52,000 range. And the main reason why you could come down to $52,000 is because of the extension of this ABC. When you get the extension here, Fibonacci extension tool from all-time highs created in March, this movement to the downside, this right over here being the B wave, the 1.618 is down at the $52,000 level. Okay, so yeah, it will not be easy. It will not be easy here to take decisions. I know irresponsible traders, it will be a moment that they could get wrecked, right? If all of those people that are looking for longs with no responsibility, with no good risk management, I know it could be an event where it might just drop $10,000, create a big massive wick. No doubt I will be bullish still. I will think that this is just part of a corrective move. However, this move will be a painful move for all of those irresponsible traders that have long positions from higher, and they're just adding to their position. Hey, just by using not even that, a 5x leverage, you can get absolutely wrecked. It's just this would be a move from current price levels. If we were to go down to $52,000 of 17%, right? Just with a 6x leverage, you're getting liquidated. 6 times 17, right? It's just around about 100%. So you would be getting wrecked just with a 6x leverage. So anyway, 50K is lovely whole number. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's go right away. Dump Boot Boy, how are you doing? We got 𝗬𝗫 here. We got Aditya, 437 watching, only 93 likes. Yes, sir. Like button is not too good. I don't know why on my channel. I try to communicate with the community in the comment section, going through technical analysis, higher time frames, exit strategy for the next bull run, how this corrective move for many altcoins is a great buying opportunity. I will be happy, especially on Chainlink. This area in between $9 and $12 that was mentioned many weeks ago when we were trading at $18, $19, that this is going to likely be a hit, and it will be a buy zone for me. This area is a buy zone, no doubt. I do see possible bearishness in the coming weeks, and Chainlink is a great chart for me to analyze. This was so easy just I was going to say a few months ago, but this was basically last year and even 2022, where we were talking about, guys, this is if you want to buy some of the altcoins and make gains, this is the zone that you want to buy, right? It was such an obvious accumulation zone on Chainlink right over here. You're coming from a bear market. This ain't no bear flag, and you're going to see continuation to the downside. It's just not how it works. You get a huge, massive cycle, okay, where you just go flying, come back down, consolidation, and then you're looking for that big breakout. This is an accumulation zone that's been going on for 18 months. And what I want to make you understand, that this is possibly, right? No financial advice, not going to guarantee anything, but I'm going to tell you what I am doing, and we'll see how that plays out. But overall, with the technical analysis, with what is happening globally, the Bitcoin halving, the probabilities in this corrective structure from the last few weeks that could extend another few weeks, even a few months, right? We've been bullish since October of 2023. Hey, calm down. We need a pullback. Maybe it's going to take a few months. Like I said, this zone is going to be absolutely incredible. This is the first pump from a major rally. It's been over 2.5 years of a brutal bear market. Brutal bear market. People seem to forget that we've had a brutal bear market and we haven't seen the epic bull run yet. People are starting to be skeptical. They're in doubt. I can see it. I can see it on Twitter. I can see it in comment section. It's bearish. This is over. I think it's unlikely, at least for the altcoins. When you take a look at Bitcoin, no doubt it is disturbing. It is disturbing that we hit all-time high before the halving. It is very much disturbing. But anyway, One of my biggest holdings is Chainlink, guys. You can buy Chainlink on Bybit. You know, if you're happy to buy up some Chainlink, it's one of my bullish projects. I wouldn't expect a 50x from Chainlink. Let's be realistic, okay? A lot of people want that 100x gem. You need to scoop up some low cap meme coins if you want to take the risk on that. However, I'm looking for a legit, solid, you know, nice return. 3-4x is a great return. It might even do a 5-6x. I would be very happy with that kind of return on Chainlink, and it's very, very realistic that that is going to happen. I would expect Chainlink to hit all-time high potentially in the next 1 to 2 years, right, depending on how it extends. So over, if you are interested, Bybit, you do have the link down below for an insane bonus. For me, Bybit is the #1 crypto exchange. I still use it consistently, but you also have no KYC platforms, just with an email and a password. Right now, the one that I'm testing, that is, my goodness, this one is going to be huge. It is already big, but the fundamentals from this exchange is just, it's awesome. And you do get an $80,000 deposit bonus, okay? Depending on what you deposit, okay, you need to deposit and trade, you'll be getting those bonuses airdrop. You can buy Chainlink also on Bluffing, okay? Let's go and continue through the comment section here and analyze the no 50k. Stop panicking, people. 57k maximum. Many of you said same at 27k. It's dropping to 22k because of that silly wick to be filled, and price went to 35k, says 𝗬cie𝗺𝗿. Very true. That is very true. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt that we have a chance here in 57, 56k to hold. Common target for an ABC, all right, looking at the extension, is the 12361382, and the 1236 is round about the $56,500. We do have the high volume node from 2021 and 2022 price action, so there is a possibility that we could hit round about $56,000, $57,000 and get a bounce. For anybody that is using leverage, I would suggest to use very low leverage, wait for the price to get a reaction at that level. But we do have that high volume node, okay? Like we have here on 𝗬cie𝗺𝗿 saying in the comment section, we got that high volume node at $57,000 area. This is from the price action that we did have in 2021 and 2022. Is saying there, do not panic that we're not going to hit $50,000. So no doubt with the analysis, whatever happens, legends, the highest probability, whether the price goes to $57,000 or $52,000, that we would be expecting another rise to all-time high based on Elliott wave theory, based on the analysis here, the timing of the corrective moves. We understand the price action moves, and impulsive moves and corrective moves, impulsive moves, corrective structures, impulsive, and no doubt that this right over here has a higher probability in being a corrective structure, meaning that the lows will be hit very, very soon in the coming days, give or take 1 or 2 weeks potentially, and then get that bounce to hit again all-time high. But there is billions of dollars of short liquidations up there. That liquidity will not be left behind for several months. I can already tell you that. There's a high chance that that is going to be swept up. Now the question is, of course, I've been analyzing the situation here with the impulsive moves in this third wave. I am in doubt that once we hit all-time high, potentially in the next coming weeks, that we are going to explode and go to $100,000 before the end of the year. This is unlikely to happen, and I would expect a larger corrective move and then the last fifth wave entering into 2025 that absolutely explodes, with all of those altcoins getting that big massive hype. A lot of altcoins doing 10x, 20x in a matter of a couple of months, because that's what happens. It's very quick, You get everybody talking about crypto. Oh my goodness, the bull run is real. It's actually happening. And obviously it is too late then to invest, because if you start buying on the bull run, you are going to ride all of those cryptos back down for a few years, right? So any chance to chart Dogecoin, says Andre. Absolutely. I will do that. No financial advice, says Dumpy Boot Boy. Seb, thanks for joining the live stream, my man. Got my moderator here giving power. Thank you very much, legend. Let's go right away through Dogecoin here for my man Andre, guys. Dogecoin, we mentioned this on the previous live streams. Dogecoin is going to hit all-time high. Dogecoin will hit all-time high at some point, right? We're not going to give any dates. We're not going to say by end of the year, but Dogecoin is the leading meme coin. A lot of people forget that. A lot of people are looking for new meme coins that are going to do that, 100x or 50x even. And Dogecoin is the daddy. It is the Bitcoin of the meme coins. When we do analyze Dogecoin, breaking the bear market structure, I'm doing higher time frame because I'm assuming that you want to look at higher time frames. You want to know what Dogecoin could do in the next coming months, not what it's going to do tomorrow. We can do some lower time frame technical analysis to speculate in some on some scalping setups, okay? Scalping day trade setups. No doubt we're going to do that on Dogecoin, because I think Dogecoin is a great coin to actually trade looking at the chart using the technicals, because it does respect very, very well the technical analysis, and I can prove it to you. And we're going to analyze some levels here for a possible trading setup. Very easy to understand, a little bit of price action, volume, Fibonacci, and analyze what are the levels that we could take into consideration for a trading setup on Dogecoin. So Dogecoin, let's go right away. Let's go right away with Dogecoin and analyze the situation. It's been epic. I gotta say, February was a very good month. We had one of the coaches, which is the other coach, which is 𝗬𝗐 in the Legends trading community, that got in long positions on 𝗕𝗶𝘴, on Dogecoin here back in February, just riding this massive wave. Shout out to the 𝗬𝗐. I don't think he's around, but predicting very well an altcoin major pump. And I was also analyzing this situation, which was looking for that third explosive wave. I am a little bit bearish. Now I will explain why. We have been bullish during January and February, looking for this explosive move. However, we've already had this. It's happened, right? It's happened. We were analyzing the situation here a few months ago in January. We knew that this had a high probability that it was going to be a second wave, and we're going to see the price flying in February. It happened on many different altcoins, especially on meme coins. And we analyzed this very, very nicely. And we got, 𝗬𝗐 also looking at the lower time frames, knowing exactly when to get into those long setups here with a breakout strategy. And he talked about that in the Legends community very, very nicely. By the way, if you do want to join the Legends, where we do create those daily updates and trading setups, scenarios, 𝗬𝗐 is more focused on altcoins. I focus more on Bitcoin, looking at day trading, scalping scenarios every single day, guys. You have the Legends trading community. It is the third link in the description. Fourth link, sorry. Let's go and continue with Dogecoin, because what I want to explain here, right, after, yes, okay, it pumped, I was late, I wasn't there. Well, you want to pay attention to see where is your next possible opportunity. When we see this, for me, it's just very easy and simple to understand. Like many other ones, guys, on high time frames, we'll zoom in on the lower time frames to speculate on some scalping and day trading setups. But on higher time frames, hey, it's been a brutal bear market. Part of 2021, entire 2022, and 2023 was basically sideways. It was boring. This is the moment you want to be bullish, no doubt. It's just, it's a classic cycle, right? Classic cycle. This is the beginning stages of that cycle. We cannot deny that. No doubt that, yes, like I said, the price action going down in the next coming weeks and months is going to be an opportunity zone, in my opinion. It's in my analysis. This corrective structure is a second corrective structure on Elliott wave theory. We have broken the bear market structure, the brutal bear market that we've basically just got out of. We just got out of this bear market a few months ago. So never mind continuation of a bear market in the coming months. You know, this corrective structure is going to be the bomb diggity, the opportunity of a lifetime, in my opinion. So what are the target zones? If we have moved already and really nice technical 5 waves, right? It's just a classic. It's just for me, it was really simple and easy, and I did make some pretty nice gains on many altcoins. I didn't have Dogecoin. I just can't buy everything, guys. But some of the altcoins did really nice profits here in between February and March. You know, one of them being Phantom. It was an easy 2x for me. You know, got in that. It pumped just after a couple of weeks. I was happy with the 2x. I'm looking for those quick flips, take advantage, realizing that the market is not just going to rally from now in the next coming months and go to all-time high. Let's feet on the ground, guys. Feet on the ground. Stay real here, and understand that this first wave that we've had during the last few months is going to get a corrective structure, and this is what is happening currently, right, during the last few weeks. So target zones here, legends, target zones here for Dogecoin is taking a look at the pivot low of the area of 2023 and this pivot high, understanding that this has been a wave 1, okay, in 5 waves, and we are in the second wave that can continue for the next coming weeks. This can continue for the next coming weeks and is likely to continue entering into the summer. Get boring. We might get a bounce here and then come back down. But overall, in between the 618 and 78 zone will be the opportunity area for scooping up some cheap Dogecoin before it starts pumping in the next, right, give or take 6 to 12 months, right? So on, sorry, my bad there. On Dogecoin, in between that 61878 Fibonacci, which is the most common area for a second wave, and it will be brutal. This would be another, if we come down to the 78 Fibonacci, right, which is sitting at the 9 cent level, it's going to be a drop of 35%. People are going to say it's over. Oh my goodness, devastating. It was all fake. This is still part of the corrective move, and this will highly likely be the low of this bear market. We're looking for a higher low with high probability here. So for all of those people that want to dollar cost average, right, I'll take a look at that super chat right away. I said no. I see no reason for being bullish, said Capo. Yeah, this is the thing. When you are a perma bear or a perma bull, you need to look at both scenarios, right? I know that I am kind of bearish on the lower time frames on a lot of the altcoins. We could get some relief pumps, but I am bearish on a lot of the altcoins, and I do know that we could go to lower levels in the coming weeks, and it's very, very likely. However, this will likely be at the opportunity zone based on the market cycle, guys. It's just, we've had the brutal bear market. We've had sideways momentum, boring price action. We're getting the first signs. People are FOMOing in, and then people will be selling at a loss, and we'll get scared in these corrective moves and already calling for much lower levels. And I think this needs to extend. We need to get the fear and greed index back to fearful levels, right? We've been at extreme greed during February and March, and this is not sustainable. We need to get that balance, okay, back down to neutral and even slightly fearful. So back to Dogecoin. Opportunity zone that I do see here that is likely going to be hit is in between 78 and 618 Fibonacci. This is a common zone for a second wave. Could it go slightly lower? Absolutely yes, but I would already be happy to aggressively dollar cost average in this zone, and this might take several weeks And then after that, several weeks, especially if the price action starts going sideways at this area, my goodness, this is just going to be absolutely very, very bullish. I'm very, very excited to see that kind of momentum in the next coming weeks and months. So let's go right away through the lower time frames. I will go through the super chat right away. Thanks for the $10 here. Super chat Illumina. We'll go through that in right away. And yeah, in just a few minutes, okay? We're wanting to analyze Tron right over there. Let's go here through lower time frames on Dogecoin, okay? We're going to go to the 1 hourly time frame, analyze this local scenario, this local area here, and figure out what are the levels of resistance and support that we do have on the chart. Let's go right away here with, we'll take a look at session volume profile to take a look at the previous day levels if we do have any naked pointer controls. But yeah, overall, this big massive range that we did form during February and March, we get the fixed volume profiles from February. It's a big, large range. Very similar to Bitcoin. We are here at the value area low of this entire trading zone in between March and April. So could there be a chance here that Dogecoin is going to bounce? Well, we are very, very close. I'm going to talk about a nice scalp setup here. We almost tapped, and it could be tapped, no doubt. But I would still be cautious. This pivot low that was created on the 19th of April and this pivot low that was created on the 13th of April. These are crucial pivots that the price can test and get a significant bounce. And I'm talking about a trading strategy right there, which is obviously the swing failure pattern, which would be a test of the lows, get the price recovering from that pivot low, and then targeting some levels of resistance to take profit. Not buy here on a trade and expect the price to get a massive rally, right? If you are a swing trader, yes, but I'm talking about a scalping strategy. Get that retest of this pivot low and get the failed breakdown. And if you do create that failed breakdown after the test and you start trading above this level after coming down to it, you are looking for a significant bounce. And where could we bounce here on Dogecoin? What would be a good take profit zone? Well, if we analyze here this local structure, it looks like a little bit of a descending broadening wedge. This descending broadening wedge, I would be aiming at least to the lower high resistance from this descending broadening wedge. That would be a good take profit zone. If you do take a look at the lower lows right there, it's in confluence with lower low support. So if you do come down wick beneath this pivot low, which would be a liquidity grab, then you're looking for that significant rise. And it might break out a descending broadening wedge, because descending broadening wedge are usually bullish. However, I would be happy to take some profits as you're hitting that lower high resistance, because you are in a downtrend and you might just create another lower high and come down. So that is a speculative long position that we do have here on Dogecoin. I would set some alerts right there at that low, because it could turn into a failed breakout and get a major rally. When we get these major drops, this is the moment where a lot of people are very, very fearful. If you're hitting a technical level, which is the value area low from March and April, and you're testing a crucial pivot low here from a couple of weeks ago, no doubt that you could get supported and get a significant bounce. Okay, so that is a good trading idea. You can manage risk very, very well on this setup here. I would be waiting for the retest, get the price action to recover above that pivot low, and I would be targeting lower high resistance, because we are likely going to get a bit of a consolidation right there. Will it break through? There is a possibility, no doubt, but we need to be technical here. Once the price action gets a reaction, just like we did right there, you're starting to go sideways. You just need to be happy to take most of those profits from that, day trade scenario. Dogecoin can be traded on Bybit. It can be traded on Bluffing, guys. Bluffing right now, I've been testing it. I'm currently in this small swing long position. I'm going to leave it open to see if price does manage to go to $65,300. That would be my target zone. It's not worth for me here to scoop up a few $100s on this long. I'm gonna let it ride. It's not worth for me to take profit or protect. It's a small position. Unless it pumps another few $1,000s, then obviously I would be taking those profits. You can trade Dogecoin here, Chainlink. They've got multiple altcoins. They have proof of reserves. Most importantly, no KYC for a long time. I know that they will not do KYC in 2024 at least. So that gives you a lot of time to trade on bluffing. They're extremely legit, guys. They do have proof of reserves. You met the CEO. The volume is exploding. When you take a look at the exchanges here on CoinGecko, these are just, they are overtaking. It's no doubt. We've been several weeks looking at some of those exchanges that are legit. We've been testing out many of them. A lot of them are obviously going to KYC, looking for no KYC. And bluffing right now, they're moving $14 billion in 24-hour volume, which is absolute insanity. They're doing very, very well, overtaking 𝗬cie even. 𝗬cie, Gate.io, KuCoin. So they're doing very, very well, guys. If you want no KYC, you know the deal. You got the best exclusive bonus for the people that are subscribed to the channel. You do get that $80,000 deposit bonus on bluffing. Taking a look at Tron right away for Illuminati. Let's take a look at Tron here. Sorry, I know people don't like it. A lot of people don't like Tron. That is very true. TRX. Let's take a look at TRX. Hi, Andy. Hope you're well. Can you analyze ORNJ? Many thanks. Let's take a look at Tron here because of the super chat. Let's go here with Tron right away and analyze Tron and see what is going on. Tron did very, very well. It did very, very well the last few months with a very, very strong rally. However, it's creating a big swing failure, more like a failed auction from this pivot high that was created in November of 2021. So it has done very, very well during the last few months. Let's take a look at a little bit more of the technicals. More of the technical levels here on Tron. Yeah, it's done very, very well. Very, very healthy, strong uptrend. Not too parabolic. Quite strong and healthy. And when we zoom in here, I mean, we did get a smaller rejection from this pivot. But it's not looking bearish at all just yet. It's just got a very, 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 very strong pullback the last few weeks. However, this is not looking bearish quite yet. It's still creating very, very strong momentum to the upside. Just a pretty decent pullback right now. And I want to take a look at the most important levels of support on Tron. We've got created a really nice double bottom right there during the last few days, getting a bit of too much volatility at this area. Was not easy to get into a swing long. However, if we do analyze here, yeah, this value area high of this zone right there was maintaining nicely as support. We are getting heavily rejected right now from this high volume node. So resistance, support. What would be good here for Tron? And this would be an easy trade setup. Would be breaking above these lower highs right over here. Above this high volume node, the point of control here from this area. And if that is broken, no doubt that we would be looking at this area to flip as support and have continuation to the upside, at least to test the highs of the breakout. That would be a confirmation, okay? No doubt it could also create a swing failure pattern, so you could actually test these highs and get the rejection. So it is a level to analyze very carefully, but if you do get that breakout with high volume, there's no doubt that this could get continuation to the upside, at least to test the highs, because then obviously you could double top right there and then get into massive collapse. But you got a really nice setup right there. Confirmation breakout above a massive high volume node where we have been getting rejected here during the last few weeks, which is sitting at 12.4 cents. So nice daily candle close, a daily candle close above these highs on Tron would be looking quite bullish in the short term, at least to test the highs and see if we do gonna get that power here to continue to the upside. Let's continue. BTC bounce back. Yes, sir. BTC is bouncing. BTC bounce back. BTC is... It's very interesting. In a nutshell, this is what I am expecting. If we do get the breakout above the value area low of the range of March and April, no doubt that these lows were for speculating in longs. If you are going to get bearish here at the lows, at lower low support, at the value area low of this entire trading range, you just need to manage risk very, very well and speculate on a long position. I could not get bearish here as we are hitting major support. No doubt I am aware of a breakdown on Bitcoin, but it's at support. So what do we do at support? Well, we try and speculate in a long position with very good risk management. I understand that we are in a downtrend, but we're forming a little bit of a wedgie structure, and we could speculate that this could be the low. Short trades on the lower time frames on Bitcoin are in your advantage. No doubt about it. We've been in a downtrend for the last few days. So obviously shorting the lower time frames is what you want to do if you are scalping. But if you're looking for a day trade swing long for a possible reversal, I mean, no doubt that these lows are the levels to do so. These lows are the levels to do so. And you're speculating in a bullish pattern, which is a descending wedge, a possible second wave, and you kind of holding by a thread that 61865 Fibonacci, right? You're getting a bit of dips here, but overall not a strong daily candle close. You're at support, so you can speculate at this exclusive support level of lower lows and the value area low of this trading zone of the last week that you might get a significant bounce. And if we do break through here, if you want to wait for the confirmation, the sign of strength here for Bitcoin would be breaking above the daily open. The daily open and the lower high resistance. And I'm not talking about, just dance around at that level. I'm talking about a breakthrough, right? Break through that zone, break through the lower high. And this has high probability that it's just going to go up here to the $65,300 with high probability. So if you want that confirmation breakout, you need to wait for that breakthrough of lower high resistance above the daily open from today, right? If we do get that breakout in the next coming hours. And then obviously you're looking for the continuation to the upside. Those pullbacks are where you want to start speculating in a long position. However, it could fake out. It's important to have a significant rally of several $100s well above the daily open and well above the lower high resistance, right? You would be looking for that pullback at that value area low of March and April. Okay, when you zoom out, that value area low from March and April is no doubt going to be support, okay, which is sitting around about the $63,300. So we need to smash through that level very, very nicely. That would be a clear sign of strength. And I would be looking for at least $65,000, $65,300, sorry. This area is a take profit zone, and it's potentially a shorting level. It does look like a shorting level. The main reason why, it's a clear pivot lower high. Clear pivot lower high. You have the value area high of this entire zone during the last week. And when we take a look at Fibonacci from the pivot high here of the 23rd of April to this pivot low from today, if we were to get that recovery, that breakout of the wedge, hit the target zone, which is here basically, you have the 618 Fibonacci and you have the value area high of this trading zone of the last week. no doubt that this is a swing failure pattern level. We could get that wick, claim the liquidity, and get an epic corrective move. So I would be looking for a short trade at that level, no doubt. No doubt it is a shorting level, especially if you reject. Okay, I would be paying close attention to that level here to look for a short trade. It's very technical. Best TA, smash up the like button, says on top. Thank you very much for the insane support. Yeah, smash it up, guys. If you do enjoy the content, smash up that like button. Let's get to at least 200 likes. I'm not sure how many likes we do have here. Let me just refresh here the page and take a look at the like button. Like or bearish on the like button. We can get to 200 likes, legends. Let's get to 200 likes right away here in the next coming seconds. Not going to beg too much for likes. I think it's pretty lame, but overall, if you do enjoy the content, go ahead and do so. Right, Andy, take a look at Victoria VR coin. Victoria VR coin. Victoria VR coin. Is VR the ticker symbol? Victoria. VR is a ticker symbol. Let's go right away with this one. Why not? Let's take a look at Victoria VR coin. Available on 𝗖𝗄𝘃. Available on BitGet. Available on different exchanges. I don't know. Let's go with 𝗖𝗄𝘃. 𝗖𝗄𝘃. Oh my goodness. This one is. Oh, this is a very low cap crypto, if I'm not mistaken. Victoria VR coin. Oh my goodness. What is this? Virtual reality, I guess. It's a game of virtual reality. Whoa, my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this. I can't go on the website for some reason. Oh my goodness. 100 million, over 100 million low cap coin. Yeah, looking, I'm not too sure about this. Let's take a look at the overall chart on crypto right there, where we do have all of the data from the. It didn't launch at the best moment. It was launching just at the beginning stages of the bear market in 2021. Big corrective move. If you are bullish on these VR tokens, gaming projects, I'm in doubt with this, with these kind of gaming projects. There's no doubt there's going to be good ones. I have no idea about VR, Victoria VR. This is a pretty decent pullback. If you do think they're going to do well, if the team looks legit, the roadmap looks insane, no doubt that this has been through the brutal bear market of 2022 and 2023. It's had a major hype rally. We had the gaming hype rally also by the end of 2023. Big major pullback. I would wait a little bit. It's in a very heavy downtrend. This downtrend doesn't look like it wants to stop anytime soon. It's a very heavy downtrend. I would wait for this to go slightly sideways to bottom out, right? You want a bit of sideways momentum to see the selling pressure getting exhausted. And that would be the moment that I would be bullish and give it a chance for a pump. VR, Victoria VR, it might be an insanely bullish project. I do not know what this project is. However, looking at the chart, it's still very soon. It's still very aggressive, moving down for the last few weeks. Very consistent lower highs and lower lows. Once this starts going sideways, we can speculate that this is bottoming out on the chart. 61878, even the 0.88, it is at the 78. If you're speculating that this to be a wave 2, but a lot of the altcoins will just basically stay there for a long time, and especially if there might be projects that are just going to die off. A lot of the crypto altcoins, guys, we're just not going to make it. So I would suggest doing research on these ones. Looking at the technical analysis is really random on low cap, mid cap coins. It really depends if they are a legit project, if the team is not fishy, they got good marketing, they have a great roadmap. But yeah, for the moment, I cannot enter the website for some reason here on this one. So anyway, do your research on this. I would only speculate that this could get a massive bounce once it starts going sideways for a few weeks, okay? Once it starts going sideways for several weeks, that is the moment you can speculate, right, that this is ending the selling pressure, right? You want that momentum good to go sideways. Once you start going sideways for several weeks, you can definitely speculate that this is going to get a pretty decent bounce. Legends, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. We will be back tomorrow with more, the video update, more live streams to come. We'll be going more technical into Bitcoin. Bitcoin, so far, it did get a bounce of over $1,000 during the last couple of hours. I am bullish from these lows, okay? I'm going to be very defensive. If you are speculating on longs, you need to speculate on the lows as we retest the lows. Manage risk very well. Could this collapse down to much lower levels? Yes, but Bitcoin has a chance. The DXY looks bullish. However, lower time frames, we are in a slight downtrend. Slight downtrend during the last few days. So it's looking a little bit bearish. But a little bit still continuation of this downtrend. However, this does look like a bit of a flag. So I would be expecting the DXY to pump at some point after this corrective structure. Legends, thank you very much. If you enjoyed the live stream, smash up that like button. Seb, thank you very much for joining the stream. Always giving insane support. Guys, and I will see you tomorrow.